Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm Daniel. I'm the founder of Tiny Rig, and today we're going to walk you guys through this 4th gen Tacoma Trailhunter. So this build is pretty simple. We'll run through it fairly quick, but the owner watched us on YouTube, saw the electrical work we did, and came to us to take care of installation for some parts he already had his mind set up on. So overall truck, it's my first time driving the 4th gen. Really cool, really nice. Drives really well. Suspension setup, old man emu from the factory, which is really cool. That's what we're doing on most trucks, and it drives like a truck we typically build. It's just fun. It's updated. It feels more modern, obviously, than the 3rd gen. Some fun intake sound from the snorkel, but the truck looks really good. It looks like a toy. It looks fun. The color looks really good. And the first thing we'll go over is that Uptop rack. So he brought that to us. It's a rack that I think we've only installed one other one, very similar to a lot of the racks out there, all aluminum design. But Uptop does some stuff that's pretty cool. I'm still not a fan of the mounting setup that they use, which is very similar to Prinzu and some of the other ones. Sherpa just has that larger surface area where it mounts and distributes the load. But definitely they find some unique fitment style stuff going on with like the design of it. So it fits the truck really well. That's what we were just talking about off camera before we started filming this. The design of the snorkel, and then some cool stuff. So we've got a light over here and back and on both sides. It's a dual LED. There is a clear and there's an amber. And we wired those individually so that you can switch between clear and amber. The other side has the same thing as well. And then we've also got the Uptop Light Bar in the front. So it all fits the rack really well, bolts in really nicely. And then on that driver's side, we did a KC wire hider to bring the wires down cleanly. You don't notice it on this truck. And then the way that Uptop rack works, it actually pinches it really nicely. So it's super clean, super stealth. And we have that wired up to the Garmin. Up front as well, we've got some rock lights. So each fender well is gonna have a KC cyclone. We also midway on the truck have an additional KC cyclone. The 6 of those are on a switch on the Garmin, and they are also clear. So those are cool. Again, like nice ambient camp lighting below eye level. You can see kind of what's going on around the truck. Doesn't blind anyone. It's respectful for people around you at camp. Last piece of equipment we've installed for now is the Retrax. It's a tonneau cover. It's retractable, hence the name. Single latch over here, and this is going to allow them to have that secure, clean, dry storage. It's going to roll up into a track. So the downside of it is that you end up losing a little bit of your bed space. But if you're looking again to be able to store things, out of the rain, out of the dust, it's a great way to go. It fits the truck really well, really clean. I'm a big fan of this build. It's super minimalist. I think he bought the right truck for the style of build that he's going for. He's got the suspension already. He's got the ARB bumpers. We removed the factory components in the back that were on the bed, that bed rack, which I'm personally not a fan of, but I'd love to know what you guys think. If you guys have driven a 4th gen before, what you guys think of the way they look. I know there's some mechanical issues and concerns right now with them, but hopefully he doesn't experience any of that. But I think it's fun to see these vehicles. It's fun to talk about it on the way over here, getting to drive them. And this one came out really cool. So if you guys have questions, want us to do a build like this for you guys, again, it doesn't need to be the biggest build in the world. We're really great at high attention to detail, those little electrical projects, adding more function to your vehicle, more comfort. We've got you guys. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.